Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Hopefully it's going to be an exciting time. Now, we've just advanced into August. We've got the message up there to say that the sheep barn spawn point is full of wool again. But most importantly, I wanted to see if the constructible over here had finished. And guess what? There's still a building site here. Oh my gosh, what can it be now? Honestly, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. 1 litre of planks long. You have got to be kidding me. Is that going to be it? Is that going to be the final stage? Wow. Okay, let's head over to the small sawmill. We'll see if we've got any planks long there. Hopefully we do. We don't, but they're very, very close. Oh, this is just really keeping us hanging on. It really, really is. Okay, well, I can see we've got some canola oil. Lovely, look at that. 4 lots overnight. That's really, really nice. And we've still got 26,000 litres of canola in there. That's very, very good. I'm happy with that. That's impressive. Okay, well, while we're waiting for our 1 litre of planks long to spawn, we will head over to the cows, wherever they may be. We'll visit that. That will get us close. It's time to say goodbye, as long as their health is at 100%. Yes, it is. Lovely. Look at all those big cows. Oh, they're all sleeping. How random. Every single one is... Nope, we've got one over here that's not. Early bird catches the worm. Rest of them? Wow. Okay. So let's get those sold. We should hopefully bring a very good... Oh, look at that. £1,600 each. That's very, very nice. So if we get into this menu here, we should be able to sell them. So this is going to be a very pretty penny. We've got 31 of those. Obviously, we bought these as babies. £47,000. Very, very nice. Goodbye, Angus. It was very, very good. Lovely. Okay, well, we're going to buy some more. We'll buy 31, and we'll see how much that's going to cost. Nice. So that's just under £11,000. That mean we made about £36,000 profit there. Lovely. Oh, it said we don't have enough room. You don't have enough space in your husbandries. Okay, why not? We'll try again. No, what about 30? How random. Okay, well, we'll leave that for a minute. We'll check that again in a bit. However, I've just noticed on the weather icon there, what is that? Does that mean we are due a hurricane at 1 o'clock? Is that what that means? We've not seen one the whole time we've been playing this. So if that is what it means, at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, we may well be seeing a hurricane or a tornado. So that's very, very good. Okay, well, we are in the best time to plant canola. So I guess while we are sorting our, or while we're waiting for our planks, we're going to have to do that. Of course, the field is going to need cultivating. That's the only problem. So let's go and grab a cultivator. We'll make a start on that, and we'll plant some canola as well. We're only going to do 1 canola field this time. We done 2 last time, but we are just going to stick with 1. I don't know where the cultivator is. We'll use the subsoiler. That will be faster, and we won't have to worry about weeds. So we're going to pick the field down by the productions for the canola. Whoops, there we go. Because that is a rather nice big field, and the one up here we will save for something else. We've still got lots of bales to pick up when we get a minute, and we haven't actually checked the sale yet. Let's check that. Yep, small little tractor, no good for us. That's a funny looking thing. But at the moment we are saving for some big, big things. Anything best time to sell? No. Okay, right, well, that just means we can crack on with this then. I cannot believe that Constructible is waiting for 1 litre. I mean, every opportunity it has got, it has just it's taken as long as it possibly can. It really has. But there we go. That's the nature of the beast. So anyway, we'll fly through this, and we will get the seeder out. We'll do this. So that'll be another lovely canola one. Hopefully we can keep our oil mill fed off one lot of canola and one lot of sunflower. We don't really know, so it's going to be a bit of an experiment. Hopefully that is the case. Also, I have just realised as well from a couple of episodes ago, one of the small sawmills is out of wood. So we are going to have to tackle some trees at some point just to keep that fed. And I half suspect the large sawmill will be getting low as well. And we're probably going to have to change the output of that. It's currently on wood beams only. But now the playground is starting to request some other materials that we don't have. So we may well put that to long planks and short planks as well. So after we've done this, we'll have to remember just to clear the spawn point of the wool. We'll probably get that delivered to the spinnery, because if not, they'll be stacking up everywhere. So we'll quickly do this, and then we'll move on to the next lot of jobs. Okay, so that was nice and quick. There seems to be some sort of a little visual glitch going on. I'm not entirely sure what it is, where there's, after we sort of do the subsoiling, there's a little bit of a flashing of brown and orange, and it's very weird. Hopefully that doesn't last too long and it's not something wrong with my PC. Hopefully it's just a simple little bug or glitch which can get sorted out soon enough. But yeah, that wasn't too good. That happened quite a few times. Hopefully nothing too serious. So we'll get this put away, and we'll actually what we'll do, we'll leave that there for now. Let's get into the Valtra. Where is that? There it is. We'll leave the baler there, and we'll hook up to the seeder. We'll get a worker to do this. There we go. Yeah, we'll get a worker to do this, and we'll crack on with a few other bits. Obviously we're not too far away from 1 o'clock, so I'm really interested to see where that tornado appears, if that is what it is, because as I said, we must be, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years, maybe even more into this, and we're yet to see one, which seems a little bit odd, but I think that is what it is. So it's going to be really interesting. I don't want it to hit the farm, but I do want it to hit the farm because it would be very cool to experience it. So we should have enough seed there. What is this? Okay, that's lime. We do need to get back onto the lime, and really I've been very, very slack with that. Yeah, we should have enough seed here. We'll get it set up on the worker, and we'll see how far they go. So we'll just get that switched to canola. Lovely. Can we take a shortcut through the trees? Yeah, perfect. Nice. Okay. AI work, they want to do 2 lots of the headland. We'll start them with the headland. There we go. And off they go. Yep, great. Okay, let's head back over to the cow pasture. I want to know why we couldn't put any cows in it. Let's have another go. There's none in there. They've all been sold. Will it let us just put 5 in? Yeah, it did. Okay, 26? No. 24? Nope. And there we go, so it's 25 out of 31. 26. it will only let us put 26 in. What is that all about? Really, really not sure. So there they are. There is our baby Angus cows. Can't wait to sell you in 12 months for another big profit. Yeah, I've got no idea what that's all about. We'll try again in a bit, see if we can get another one in. The size seems to have reduced for some reason. Very, very strange. Oh, that constructible. They really are taking the mickey. They really are. Anyway, we can't do too much about that. So, we're waiting really for September because we can do barley then, and we could also do wheat. It's probably going to be wheat, to be honest, in at least one of the fields, and we're waiting for those long planks to spawn. So let's get back into a tractor. We'll do this one. This low loader here will do. We'll head over to the sheep. We'll get all the wool loaded up, 2 lots of wool, and we'll deliver all of that. Have we got any fabric? Yeah, we can see some fabric sitting in the corner of the spinnery there. Very, very nice. Good money. And of course, we've got our soybeans and our cotton on the newest field. So when is the best time for those? The cotton harvest, that's not too far away. It's in October. We're going to have a big expense there, renting a machine. And the soybeans, October as well. Okay, so both of our newest fields will be in October. So not too far away, so that's going to be a nice amount of money in the bank. Okay, let's get these trailers filled up and let's get it delivered. Right, okay, so this is the last lot of wool which I've loaded up. So between the 2 lots of sheep there, we've done really, really well. This is going to be close to about 20,000 litres, I believe. Yeah, just short of 19. That's not too bad whatsoever. So while I was driving down here, I did realise we've had some more growth on the trees. Look at these. That's lovely. So the forest is coming along nicely. The lodgepole pines here, they have finally sprouted up a bit. But look at these little ones. These are, if it tells us, I think they're Scots pines. Either way, they've not done anything. So the oaks here, they are flying up. Lodgepole pines finally, but the ones in the middle, they still haven't. So hopefully they won't be too far behind. So the worker is getting on pretty nicely there, which is great. Just get this lot delivered. Where is the delivery point? Here it is. Perfect, okay. Very, very good. Let's see if we can make it around the corner. Yep, just about. Nice little trailer parking area over here. Right, okay, where is the Massey Ferguson? Because we do need to tidy up a few more bales. We'll have to unload these straw ones first. We'll pick up the silage and the hay ones that we've got sitting about. And then as soon as that worker has finished on the field over there, we're going to get them to cut some more grass. The workers can do it because we've been cutting grass lately. I don't like to do it too often because I think it is a little bit of a boring watch personally. But we are very, very short on silage, so both fields will be cut and turned into silage this time round, just so we can try and get on top of the stock a bit. As you can see, we've got a lot of hay sitting about, or not hay, but a lot of straw sitting about. A bit of hay, not too much, but definitely not enough silage. So that's what we'll do. We'll make use of the worker. A very, very nice stack of straw. Lovely, there we go. Right, okay, down you come. So we've got hay to pick up, we've got silage to pick up, and we should also have some grass to pick up over on the other field. So we will just do that right quick. We're sort of trying to burn a little bit of time at the moment so we can get those long planks spawned. How far away are we now? Wrong sawmill. That's the one that needs wood. Yes, we must remember to do that as well. Okay, not too far away at all. 966 litres, so we are most definitely getting there. I'll fly through this. We'll try and get all these bales picked up, and hopefully by the time we're done this lot, we should be there or thereabouts. Fingers crossed. There we are then. So we've just got the message to say that the worker has finished their task, and we're also going to get a worker set up on this field just to get it cultivated ready. There we go, lovely. And they are off. Nice. So we are 1 hour away. We are 1 hour away from a potential tornado. So let's get this packed up and out the way. Oh, those planks long still haven't spawned. I don't want to speed through time though, because we may well miss the tornado, and that would not be good. That's exactly what we're waiting for. Oh, we are getting close though, very, very close. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'll just set this up with both the mowers, and we'll get a worker cutting the grass as well, and while they're doing that, we will attack a couple of trees and get those fed into the sawmill. Right, so the worker can start on this field. We'll get them onto the swathing mode as well. That way we don't have to mess around with windrowing, we can just go straight over with the baler. Oops, watch out. Right, okay, so we know that this sawmill here needs some wood, so we're just going to attack a couple of the big trees over here. We'll get a couple of the bigger ones. I mean, we are going to cut some of these trees down anyway for the forest, so as I said before, they would have had to have gone regardless. So we'll do this one here first of all. It's a nice big one, and we'll just drag those over to the sawmill and get that going, because we need some more wood. So those small sawmills do only hold a very small amount, 15,000 litres. So this one tree here will probably get us very, very close to that. So we're just going to drag it over there. We're not going to mess about. Let's try not to wipe out loads of stuff in the process though. The nice thing about just throwing it in the sawmill like this is you don't have to mess about with all the branches and all that stuff. So we may have to chop it down a bit. Oh no, it did go. Okay. 10,000 litres pretty much. That is nice. And that's working on planks and planks long as well as wood beams. So that's got all of those going. We will leave that one like that. How is the mozzarella? Yeah, not too bad. 677 litres on its way to another one. So we'll select one more tree just over here. I think this one will do. That should be more than enough to fill up that sawmill. And we just need to check the other small one and the big one as well, because I'd imagine that's getting pretty low. 40 minutes away from the tornado. Where is it going to be? I'm not too fussed if it hits the farm, as long as it doesn't hit that sunflower field, because I love that one, and I'll be very disappointed. I mean, we haven't actually got too much in the ground for it to hit, really, because we've just harvested the majority of it. So, in that sense, it's probably sort of quite good timing, I guess. Right, this is definitely going to be more than 5,000 litres, so I'd be very surprised if we don't need to chop this one down a little bit. Yeah, right, well, we'll do a cut in the middle here, and we'll see if it wants to take half of it or not. That is actually nearly 20 metres long, this tree, so it's certainly a big one. No, it didn't even want to take half. Okay, well, we'll try another half. We'll do a cut here. There we go. Okay, what has that put that on? 12,000. Right, well, we'll just leave that there so it can take it when it's ready. And we'll just put that over. Lovely. Okay, right, let's go over to the big sawmill. We'll see how that one is getting on. Not that. We'll visit that. That's close enough. Lots and lots and lots of wood chips. Yeah, it's actually out. It is out of wood. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. Right, we're going to have to target 3 or 4 very big ones for that, because that has got a much, much bigger capacity. But it is quite dense over here, so I'll take out some of these, I think. I'm not going to show all of these, so I'll throw 4 or 5 in there, but yeah, we'll cut that out, because how many times can you cut a tree? How different can it look? Right, okay, so a couple of things. I put 3 trees in the large sawmill, which has given us nearly 40,000 litres. I've put another tree in the smaller sawmill just to boost that up as well, which is lovely. I'm just clearing this out the way, just so we can get a few more bits spawning. So the heavens have just opened. It is now raining, and we can see we've potentially got a tornado on the way as well. I've also just had the message come up to say that the worker has finished in the field, probably the one that has been doing the grass cutting, I would suspect. This is really not working out whatsoever. Yeah, okay, let's leave that. We've made a little bit of space. Yeah, let's just give that up as a bad job. Right, let's hop across to the Valtra. Here it is. We'll get that set up on the next field. We've got some lovely swaths there, so half the work is done already. As soon as we've got this set up, we will have a look on the map, see if we can see a tornado anywhere. Right, there they go. We'll let them crack on. Let's have a look on the map, see if we can find it. I'm not actually sure what we're looking out for, to be honest. I would presume there would be something on our map. Can't see anything at the moment. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if it just means if it's really windy or not. I honestly do not know. Because I haven't seen one, it's just very, very hard to say. The setting is turned on. Well, I don't see anything on the map for now, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe it's not in our location at the moment. Yeah, definitely can't see anything. Right, anyway, more important things to press on with, because we should have some planks long. Oh dear, we switched to the Valtra at the wrong time. Let's stop those and just do that right quick. I mean, how silly, really, that they well, why didn't they just reverse up? I don't know. Who knows? Right, we'll just switch this on right quick and do this bit. We're stuck on the swath, it's all going wrong. Right, let's turn it on. And the front one. We'll just run along here right quick, and hopefully that means they don't get stuck again. weather is not too good at the moment. The rain is really coming down. Right, we'll try again with a worker. Yeah, they're obviously going to drive off somewhere else. Anyway, back to the telehandler. Let's go and get those planks long. I guess the only good thing about there being 1 litre left is as soon as we put it in there, we will know. We will have an answer, which is going to be very exciting. It is thundering. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it is thundering really loud at the moment. Just having a look round, see if I can see anything obvious, but can't see anything close to us at the moment. That doesn't mean it's not lurking round the corner though. And here are our magical planks long. Finally. Is this gonna be it? It has to be. It has to be. Let's just have another check on the map there, see if anything is showing up or not. No, don't see anything obvious. No. Okay. Who knows? We'll soon know if it hits us or not. I suspect if this is the last step, as soon as we put it in, it's going to use that 1 litre and it's going to change. Please. Let's reverse up. Oh, I definitely saw a change there. Some guttering or something just went on the roof. But the building site... No! Oh my god! It needs planks. It needs... Wow. I cannot believe it. We've already got 1,000 litres in there, but it's going to need some more. This is unreal. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. There's no other word for it. Oh, well... Oh. It's, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's unbelievable. It really is. So we are waiting yet again. Well, this is going to be the one that produces it, and it's only halfway there. Okay. Right. Well, what we're going to do in the meantime, I suspect the buffalo are going to need some food. So we'll sort that out, and we'll see if this tornado appears, if that even is what it is. Alright, okay, so I've just done this by hand real quick. That silage bale there should be enough. No, because it hasn't gone in. That's actually not going to be enough either. We could probably get away with putting some hay in there, and that's what we'll do. And that should be a pretty much perfect mixture. Right. Yeah, that's going to get it to 100%. Let's get those fed. They've actually completely ran out of food. Their health is only on 50%, which is not good. However, they have got 10,000 litres of milk in there, which is really nice. Come on, Massey Ferguson. Look at those back wheels. They are struggling. You can do it. How's that John Deere getting on over there? Doing a lovely little job. Right, so let's get these fed, and then we'll just hook up to the blue tanker right quick and get some of that milk delivered. I half expect that we might have to do a goat's delivery as well, because it's been a little while. There we go, some properly mixed TMR for once. We didn't make a mess of it this time. And they have taken a big amount of that. Well, we'll leave that there for now. Let's go and find the tanker. It's probably still over by the dairy. Actually, no, it's not. I remember. It's up here. We fed the Angus before, or we gave them water anyway. Another 7,000 litres of buffalo milk coming right up, and of course that does still leave about 3,000 litres in the pasture as well, which is very good. So we'll just get this in there. Ooh, that storm is getting very, very loud. Okay, so it didn't actually want to all. That's interesting. Ah, yes, it's got 15,000 litres of buffalo milk in there. Goat's milk, 10,000 litres. Couldn't see it for a moment. My eyes were deceiving me. So, yeah, that's actually got a lot in there. Wow. At some point, there is probably a potential to get a second dairy. We're not at that point yet, but we may not be too far away if we keep producing the numbers that we are. So I was going to do a goat's milk delivery, but I really don't think there's any point. Let's just have another look on the map. Yep, still nothing, so I don't think that is a tornado then. I think it's purely just for extremely bad weather. And we need to remember this needs 2 lots of fertilising as well. So I did notice that we've got nearly 200,000 litres of slurry in the pasture, which is very, very good. Very happy with that. Well, we'll get this 700 odd litres delivered into the small dairy then. And there we go. Okay, so one thing we did forget to check is canola oil. How much is that worth? We know it's not the best time, but what actually is it worth? So that is worth max price. At the best time, it's just under £6,000. That is very, very nice actually. That's good. That's going to be worth a lot of money. Okay, very happy with that. Nice. Well, we'll leave that there for now. The workers are getting on okay. In fact, the one on the grass field there is just about done. So we need to find ourselves a tractor. This one will do. Yep, there we go. The workers completed their task. Perfect. So, I mean, I guess it's probably not the best time to be baling, really, in this weather. It's pretty atrocious. But we need to do it. We'll make a start. We'll just do one of the fields. We'll do the smallest one. So it's just going to be a nice, super quick job. And that will be one less field for next time. Right, so we'll crack on and do this field right quick. It will be very, very quick. But hopefully between the 2 fields we do get a nice amount of bales, because we're desperately in need of more silage, especially if they keep producing the numbers of milk that they are, because that's making us some very, very good money, and that is very much going to help us towards our goal for sure. Lovely. Well, we've got a decent amount of bales there, so that'll do. Alongside the other one, we should end up with probably 12, 13 or so, which isn't so bad. So, looks like we got no tornado. Looks like the constructible isn't done. Very disappointing. Surely the next episode has to be it, right? It just cannot go on for too much longer. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I was in 2 minds. I thought, oh, you know, I'd like to do the other constructibles. No way, we are not doing those constructibles for that cost. It's just insane, it really is. I cannot believe how long it's gone on. But it will be it for this one. Next time around, we're going to keep pushing on with exactly what we're doing. We are really close to coming up to the best time to sell a lot of our juicy products, which is going to be great. Harvest time coming up for a couple of the newer fields as well, which is going to be lovely. And that's another episode closer to 85. So thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.